Hi, my name is Randall Restle. I'm the Vice President for Applications Engineering here at DigiKey. DigiKey strives to bring you the latest suppliers and the latest technologies in order to make your products as modern as possible. You know, when I would go to trade shows as a practicing engineer, I would look for those small companies. Why? Because they were there trying to find their place in the market. They had very niche products. That's where some of the biggest innovation is. And so this series came from trying to expose you to the parts that you might not have known existed, try to showcase those. Now this one is a little bit of an exception, but I have to showcase it because it's just so complex. It isn't complex to use, it's just so very high levels of integration. So what I have this week is a product from Cypress. Now Cypress makes the PSoC, and the PSoC is a whole family of processors. Turns out this little Pioneer board that's available from DigiKey for around $70 or so has their high-end processor, which is a dual core. It's got two ARM cores. One's an M4 core and the other is the M0 Plus core. Turns out Cypress is very interested in very low power, so that M4 core performs at 22 microamps per megahertz, and the M0 Plus core performs at 15 microamps per megahertz, so it's very low power. At any rate, with this board you get a USB connector, you get some jumper cables, you get this board. Now we've already plugged this together. This is an e-ink display, and you can see there's a display showing. That's not a sticker. The display is on because it's just so low power it can keep this powered up. And this is in the form factor of an Arduino shield. So that shield is plugged onto this board, and there's a chip in the middle there which is the PSoC 6. But this also happens to have touch sensors. It's got various other sensors on it. You can do complete debugging on it with that USB port. So this is an inexpensive way to go. The kit also comes with a little, this is Bluetooth 5.0, so this is the high-speed interface, but it also comes with a little board that's got the Bluetooth low energy 4.2. Now, what you can do with this thing is on here, there's a little microphone, there's a little thermistor, there's another version of this board that's got an accelerometer. So with this, you can build incredibly low power. They're featuring it for IoT. I hate to say IoT because it's simply a low power, very capable processor platform. We're talking 150 megahertz on the microprocessor core. So this is kind of one extreme end of where things have come when it comes to high levels of integration. This other product I have is from Murata. Now I talk about Murata a lot, and one of the reasons is because they are so innovative when it comes to materials. Whereas this is a high-end board on the Cypress, one thing that I might want to put on it would be some mechanical transducer. Something such that if I was wearing a unit, I might actually be able to feel it vibrate by virtue of an alarm that I've set. So this is a tiny 2-pin device. It's a piezo mechanical device, and you just apply voltage to it and it will vibrate, and it generates about 1.2 G of acceleration. So it's just a clever little device. So thank you for watching.